Hey YouTube, it's the Mighty Selfon here with a deck profile of Geargia. This is my newest deck, and I'm really happy with how it's testing so far. Like, I've only just managed to put it all together for the first time, but I'm really excited by it. I used to play Karakuri when they first came out. I can't even remember the name of the set. But when just Beret and there was Strategist, I started playing them then, and then when Storm of Ragnarok came out, on the sneak peek day, I got hold of the two Burrito that were pulled, and the Muso, the Hyper, which is, still might be, actually might be that Hyper, and so yeah, I've been using Karakuri for a long time, but this is definitely my favourite build, of that Karakuri I've managed to be in, because Gear, they're just so good. Like, I love the combo potential. I'm really liking how the deck plays. Just needs a bit of setup, but then once you got that going, you can start just pulling off crazy things. So yeah, I'm just going to get into it and then explain some of my choices. As it stands, this looks like this is the best contender for what I'm going to take to YCS Barcelona. So yeah, any thoughts on advice on deck would be appreciated. So we have 3 armor. This is obviously the engine of the deck, and he's just amazing. If you keep him, protect him, keep him flipping, he'll win you the game. Accelerator is obviously his partner in crime. You have to just remember sometimes that, even if you can't do a really big play, you can just, normal summon something, special summon Accelerator, just to get you out of a tight spot if necessary. Go into rank 4. Arsenal, you need 3. Well, I think you need 3 because basically you need to get to armor. Like, first turn armor is really, really, really good. So getting to armor really quickly is awesome. He also combos really well. Arsenal combos really well with Mark II. Normally, some people don't play at this at all. Some people only play 2, which I can see why, but I think it's too good. Like, it's just such a good top deck. Like, I don't play Call the Haunted because this guy is Call the Haunted. Like, even if you just use him as a normal summon to bring back an armor in your grave, set the armor and just, wait until next turn, he's still really amazing. You can go, Mark II, get Arsenal back, then tribute Arsenal to get another Mark II, go into rank 3 Xyz, or you can go Mark II, Accelerator, and then bounce it with a Birdman. It's just, I feel like he helps the deck with lots of combo potential, and he's generally a 1 card that can, change things. 2 Birdmen, I did used to play 3, but it's a bit cloggy, but it's your main combo generator, and he's really amazing. 2 Watchdog, 1 Strategist, and 1 Hyper. This is pretty standard, do lots of synchro summoning, combos, blah 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 blah. This is not. You see, I'm not sure about this. Like, it was 2 Strategist, but I like the idea. This is better draw, and Thunder King Rio really wrecks this deck. So this would, this is I'd much rather draw this than drawing this, and you can still get draws with Burrito and stuff. And going to rank 4s Xyz, I'm not sure though, because like quite a lot often I go into Strategist and then do stuff with Mark II, who's been left on the field. So this might change, but for now I'm just going to test this, see if that works out. Heavy Storm, Dark Hole, Reborn, 3 MST because you want to get your plays through, 2 Bob Duality, just searching for armor really and just digging through your deck. 1 Book of Moon, 1 Limited Removal. This was a Gauze, but I've decided I'd rather have this just to help push the game, end things a turn earlier. I mean, it's just, and if you really need to use it, you can use it there's a cool combos. You can go Axel, attack, use limited removal to make him 28, and in Indian phase when he's destroyed, you can add any gear from your grave to your hand, so that's quite cool. But yeah, just pushing the game and making sure you win quicker. It's a bit win more, but I'd rather not give my opponent another turn, basically. Sun Judgment, Warnings, Mirror Forces, Deep Prisons, Compulsories, Bottomless. This is all protecting armor. Obviously, disrupting your opponent's plans, but disrupting armor. There's no torrential tribute because most of the time I have a field. I tried torrential tribute, for the matchups like wind up, but just for everything else, like I'd rather have one of these Mirror Force, just because Mirror Force is just because it doesn't kill your own monsters. Deep Prison is obviously Deep Prison and Bottomless are really good. Dark World, there's a lot of them running around at my locals, and I hate them. And it's just generally, this is really good to get rid of Thunder Kings. These two. That's also why I like it. You can draw into these, get rid of Thunder King stuff. And Compulsory is amazing. Gets like Zen mains, and you can just use it on your turn and push for damage. Taking away face down. So yeah, it's pretty standard. But yeah, I don't know if torrential would be good, but it's just like you want to have this set so often that if you going set armor and setting torrential and having to trench your own armor is just heartbreaking. I forgot to mention Starlight Road. Basically, Starlight Road, my philosophy with this is that it's not necessarily what it does, but what it allows me to do. It's just if you have this set, you can go for those bigger plays. You can go for the bigger plays, knowing that you have a backup plan. If they do have that torrential, if they do have that Mirror Force, you can set two. You can set your 2 or 3 spell traps because you have the Starlight Road. It's just it's letting me. I'm generally quite cautious. Well, you can play like too cautiously and lose because of your cautiousness. And Starlight Road lets you play without inhibitions and just go for it. So that's why I like Starlight Road. I mean, you don't always get its effect off, but it's just generally, changing a playstyle. Barkion's amazing. 2 Beret, obviously, just huge combo creators. 1 Landois, this has won me so many games. Like, spell count isn't ridiculously high, but Pop Dualities often come dead. You can, have dead MSTs, these two, and just generally don't be afraid to ditch these if it's going to win you the game if your opponent's low on resources. So and it just generally for the fear factor, your opponent won't make a plan based on the monster effect if this is on the field. Black Rose, because blowing up stuff is good. 2 Burrito, I'm not sure if 2 is necessary, but this, when you do need it, you need it. So 1 Scrap Dragon, 1 Stardust. Soul of Silver Mountain. I love this card. You can freeze spells of traps, which is really cool when you're going for game, but you can also, when he destroys a monster by battle, you can special summon a Earth. So you can bring back, armors and set it and, be ready for next turn, and that's just really cool, being able to bring back your combo pieces, so I really like him. 1 Wind Up Zen mains. Yeah, these are the only 2 level 3s, rank 3s I run. I think when Acid Golem gets reprinted so that he's legal here in Europe, I might play him. But for now, Leviathan is a bit lackluster, I think. So, I mean, Zen mains, can deal with a lot, but it's kind of passive. So, yeah, when Acid Golem comes out, I'd probably start playing that. 1 Furry King Alberdurch, whatever he's called. He can just run over lots of things. Papilloperative, because, pushing for game. My Stroke can deal with lots of annoying things. And this is my 1 Gigantex, which I pulled. I came 7th in my locals, and so I didn't get a pack booster prize, but then they did a random booster pack prize, and I got it. I pulled this guy out of it, and everybody else pulled Jank, and I was like, yes. So this is the reason I kind of made the deck, just because I pulled him. He's obviously amazing. He just does loads of cool things. He searches for combo pieces, and you can get his effect off because you run Mark II and stuff. So his last effect. So that's quite cool. So yeah, this is the deck, guys. I hope you have enjoyed watching it. Any comments, advice would be greatly appreciated, and I'd definitely check it out. So yeah, this has been the Mighty Self-On, signing out.